morning and welcome. I'm Fran Tarr, the Executive Director and founder of Breaking Walls. We're an international youth empowerment movement. We bring together young men and women from across the globe as ambassadors for peace using the arts. It's our great pleasure to see your smiling faces and welcome you to our global family today to see our culminating presentation. We're really pleased because Condola Rashad, a member of our board of directors and an artistic mentor for Breaking Walls, is joining us today. And so welcome, Condola. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, Fran. How are you?
Well,
great. Well, I just want to thank everybody that's joining us today. It's really, really amazing to be able to come together in this way. And as Fran has just said, I'm Condola Rashad, and I am a performing artist. And for the past few years, it has been a great pleasure to be connected to Breaking Walls. As Fran said, this is an organization that supports young creative artists as they activate personal transformation and social change within their communities. And Breaking Walls has provided a platform where these young artists are able to engage in a global dialogue by creating artistic, educational, and community building opportunities on their path to becoming inclusive, empathetic, and system-changing leaders. And in a world that feels so divisive at this moment, there's nothing more important than investing in these young people who are going to be the ones to create the change that we need in this world. So thank you for being with us. And without further ado, I would like to officially welcome you to the Breaking Walls 2020 International Artist Cooperative culminating presentation of Be Light in the Darkness. And I would now like to introduce Iman from Tangier, who will be launching our watch party. And I'll see you all on the other side to guide a Q&A where you will have a chance to ask our artists question. Iman, take it up.
Thank you so much, Condola. Well, this year, because of the pandemic, we replaced our planned annual international summits in Bucharest, Romania, with an international gathering on Zoom.
We spent 8 days together online, sharing our different cultures and life experiences while also working in creative arts.
Creative writing is the heart and soul of every Breaking Walls experience, the time when we each reach into our hearts to reveal our innermost thoughts, hopes, and dreams. On our second day, we responded to 2 different writing triggers focused on the seeds of equity, trust, and justice.
One was from American Congressman John Lewis, which read, "You are a light, you are the light. Never let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, diminish your light. Release the need to hate, to harbor division, and the enticement of revenge. Release all the bitterness, hold only love, only peace in your heart, knowing that the battle of good to overcome evil is already won."
The other was a quote reading, "If you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, find a way to include them. Always remind people of their worth. One small act could mean the whole world to them."
From these 2 quotes, each of us wrote and shared one piece of creative writing.
Then, for the next 5 days, we took those pieces and expanded them with a mentor from different artistic disciplines.
We use physical movement to articulate ourselves in dance.
We made use of our singing talent in vocal and instrumental music.
We took ownership of our verbal expression in spoken word.
We created worlds with our words in storytelling.
We drew upon our multimedia knowledge in video art.
And we created expressions of our inner truth in visual arts.
The product of these explorations is what you are going to be seeing today.
As you watch, we ask you to consider what it means to break walls between us, especially the walls that protect our hearts.
The ways in which social unrest, intolerance, prejudgment, peer pressure and the use of technologies can divide us unless we work together to bring those barriers down.
So enjoy the work of our artists, our global family coming to you from.
Greeting you from Barcelona, Spain.
Greeting you from Cape Town, South Africa.
Greeting you from Detroit, Michigan, USA.
And greeting you from Tangier, Morocco.
With a shout out to our global brothers and sisters in Berlin, Bethlehem, Brooklyn, Bucharest, Warsaw, who couldn't join us in 2020.
Join us in speaking our truth and join us in sharing our lives.
And join us in breaking walls.
Be light in the darkness.
Sometimes, when I open my eyes, I get those bad thoughts where I feel useless, anxious, and insecure about my capabilities. But thankfully, I always wake up from these nightmares and find myself in a shiny morning. I get up, wash my face, and take a deep breath and tell myself I'm worth it. I can make it, and never ever let anything or anyone let me down.
When light starts to flood through your pain, it may become overwhelming. You may want to shut your eyes. But if you do, your pent-up soul will have no space to escape. Everything you know will seem as though it has disappeared into the darkness that has now engulfed you. You are worthy. Allow yourself to lead. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to enjoy, to to enjoy all of the delights that you deserve. Become the best you of which you are capable. Be you.
All my life, I've been enveloped in a fire of Latin American struggle. I was just a piece of coal that caught on fire. My bones began to crack and snap. Then, I'm just a walking ember, bringing light to those around me at the expense of my own essence. Life is filled to the top with violent winds, but the never-ending flame just keeps spreading, sharing what was once mine. But now, the fire within me radiates through my skin, burning and eating away until the very last bits of myself. Do you feel the struggle behind your eyes? Do you feel your feet sore to the touch? Do you feel capable of standing against the roaring ocean? Outside is so cold tonight, so be cautious, for that is the last thing you'll see amidst the majestic flames of your creation. So gather the ashes of your burning heart before the wind from the ocean does.
Our streets are not safe. Going out at night is a very big risk. Even in the daylight, our rights are being violated as young women in South Africa. We are raped and murdered. I am a coward. I don't have the courage to say no to gender-based violence. Why can't I be the voice of other victims? Why can't I be the change and also be the light? People are scared to talk. They choose depression and trauma without knowing because they're scared to talk. Let's say no to silence. By knowing who you are and what you want can bring change. I can say no to gender-based violence in an assertive way. In trusting myself, I can be the light for those who are still in the dark. I am light, you are light, we are light. We can bring change.
If you fall behind one too many times, we will all be there to push you back in line. Tired of keeping up, tired of being judged, tired of being lonely, tired of being tired. Time not to give up. Give us a chance to help you. Oh, time not to give up. United, oh, we'll be fine. Oh, we'll be fine. You deserve to be fine. When you're sick and tired and the world rejoice and join the stars. Hope for a rise up, hope for a new life, hope for a second chance, hope for joyfulness. Time not to give up, give us a chance to help you. Oh, time not to give up. Unite, the door will be fine. Oh, will be time not to give up. Give us a chance to help you. Oh, time not to give up. Unite, the door will be fine. Oh, will be fine. You deserve to be fine.
His smile like a perfect crescent moon, his eyes twinkling like two beautiful stars in a clear night, drowned out the sad expression that I found to be not right. This was the result of a simple act that had such a heartwarming impact. "Let's play together," I said. He answered with a nod of a head. His laughter filled the air, a sound that I later on learned to be so rare. His golden hair outshining the sun swayed with the wind as we had our fun. Minutes passed, or was it hours? We were lost in our own heaven as we each picked up flowers. "Pick me up, please," he pleaded, looking at me with his shimmering pools of honey, as if he knew I'd happily oblige. He jumped into my arms like an innocent bunny and pointed out to the sun that was slowly but surely sinking into the ocean. We stared at the ethereal sight with an unfathomable devotion. The air between us was filled with unspoken words and unshed tears. We both knew that this was our farewell. A moment of eternity was all we yearned for, but a painful separation was all we had. We both parted ways, leaving our homes as we walked back to our houses, but never forgetting this short-lived bliss birthed by a simple act of kindness.
We all have to pick up the pieces that are missing from the puzzle. But who would find us if we were missing? We all have angels and demons inside of us. They can either become us, or we can overcome them. It's better to stand together than to stand alone. Life is so short, and many people take it for granted. I decide to still keep pushing to achieve my goals. While the puzzle pieces are still missing, we keep searching and searching for the lost puzzle piece up until the last moment. Once it came to the last minute, we finally found all the pieces and put the puzzle together. But we all know that there will always be at least one puzzle piece that will never be found again. But that's life as we know it.
Have a high self-esteem. Enjoy every moment and don't doubt yourself. Live life to the fullest. Your smile, happiness, and enjoyment conquers evil. Shine as bright as you can and don't live for anyone but yourself. Challenge yourself until you win. Live to love and not to hate. You're here, I'm here, we made it. There is something in you that nobody has. I need you, we need you. Self-motivation, concentration, and determination leads to a successful life. Remember, you're the light.
Thought I found a way out, but you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of it.
Life is filled with lightness, but also with darkness. Good and bad, shine and dark. Everybody struggles. Everybody faces their fears. Everybody feels they're not doing their best. And it's okay. We don't always feel we're improving. And it's okay. We don't always feel good about ourselves. And it's okay. Good and bad, shine and dark. Life is a constant process of thinking and rethinking, of inventing and reinventing. Things are not always going to turn out as we want. We will find obstacles. We will meet people who will tell us we're not enough. Good and bad, shine and dark. But lightness is not always bright. And darkness is not always bad. Just never forget, no one can diminish your light. You are the only one allowed to dictate what you're worth. You are the only one allowed to decide how bright you shine. We will never truly understand what the other person is facing. As much as we try, we are not going to feel the same way as them. While we are living our best life, the other person can be dealing with so much. Each person gives what they have within their hearts. If someone gives you darkness, help them to realize they can shine. Focus your energy and your thoughts on holding love and peace with yourself. It's difficult to leave behind negative feelings, but if we fight against hate with more hate, when is the cycle going to end? We are all tiny stars, and together we shine brighter. We are all tiny stars, and together we shine brighter. We are all tiny stars, and together we shine brighter.
The dozen steps you're leaving behind can mean so much more out of your mind. So why would you stay in the darkness of hate? Why would you stay in the darkness of pain? Shine so you can lead someone's step. Doesn't mean it's about you. You just care. Care enough to light up your path. Care enough to walk forward. And don't look back. You are the light, and they'll try to turn you off. You are the light, and the journey might be rough. You are the light, can be anything you want, 'cause you are the light. So don't look back. The dozen steps you're leaving behind can mean so much more out of your mind.
It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining brightly. The warm breeze of air was reviving, filled with the enchanting noise of laughter and childhood. But amidst all of that joy and happiness, I couldn't help but notice a small black creature hiding behind a big tree, staring at us. Yes, no one paid attention to it. From a distance, it looked like a bird. I wondered, why doesn't it spread its wings and fly away? Then I understood that the bird had broken wings. And for a moment, our eyes met, and I saw its tearful eyes saying, I wanna belong. I wanna enjoy life. I wanna have a place with all of you. And as I approached it, I could feel like there was a gray cloud above that small, dark, wounded creature, that it wasn't feeling the warmth of the sun. And before I could say anything, before I could get rid of that dark, toxic cloud, The little girl turned and walked away, hopeless, helpless, and desperate.
The light that shines bright, the light that shines within you, filled with dreams and happiness. I know you dream big. But dreaming, you have to face mountains, cross oceans to see the paradise. You go to bed and you dream about it, and you wake up, it's just a dream. But what stops you on making it reality? Let's stop regretting. Release all the bitterness, sweeten it up with love. Let peace stretch its arms and comfort you. Let's unite. Let's hold hands. Let's seek for opportunities. Let's be one. I'm talking about the light that shines upon a road filled with dreams. What stops you on making footprints that others shall follow?
Children hold the lightness and release so much bitter thoughts and desires, unlike those of us who are confined to the absolute of nothing, creating a wall that never diminishes. Some of us create constellations in our minds and in our hearts of thoughts and feelings. But while some have pockets rich in the delights of life, full of happiness, others struggle inside this wall. Emotions rage with chaos, ravishing our inside world. And we battle to decipher the rage that seems an endless, infinite quantity. We feed the anger, giving it power more than we intentionally realize. What we don't realize, that in our minds, we create a home that feeds our innermost being, and what we take into that home, we often portray in the world beyond. Sometimes we allow the anger in, keeping it there. It swallows us whole. Focused in our rage, we allow the control. But by releasing what is beyond our control, by letting go of the idea of revenge, our hurt, our anger, we become an entity within ourselves, creating a better home. We let the essence of ourselves blend and merge with others of much similarity, becoming a whole. That is what we desire, so beyond the wrongfulness of hurt and anger. We want to be people of tomorrow. But if we want our innermost child to start playing in a forest of hope and in a playground made for the future, we need to be today, or tomorrow won't happen.
He left me behind. She ignored me. Why do I always have to be a second option? I am used to being forgotten about. I am used to being cancelled on. But are you okay with it? I'm used to it. But are you okay with this? No! I'm not okay with this. Falling behind, being ignored, feeling weak, incomplete. These are all situations that come as a result of one's perception of things. You can only be ignored or left behind if you allow yourself to think or feel that way. I stand here today not to deny nor disrespect anyone who has been ignored or left behind. So hear me out. The power is in your essence. It runs in your veins. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in a tower far, far away, waiting to be rescued by her prince in shining armor. Wait a minute. No! I'm not okay with this. I don't need to be saved. I can save myself. Now you are a warrior. And man, isn't it just so pretty to think that all along you had all this power inside of you? You didn't honestly believe that this would be the end, did you? It is time to pay it forward. We will now help our future warriors reach their path. Aspiring warriors, repeat after me. I matter. I'm powerful. I'm not weak. I'm not a stop along the way. I'm the destination itself. I will turn my pain and suffering into power. I am a phoenix. I rise from the ashes. I am the rose that grew on the pavement. I've climbed a mountain. I've crossed a river. And now I am almost there. We have now reached our final stage. From now on, you are immune to athzagoraphobia, the fear of being forgotten or ignored.
Who said life was easy? Yes, I agree that yours might be a walk in the park. But have you ever thought about the others? Other people have issues that need other people's help and attention. Everyone wants support, but it's just that they don't get it. I believe in this word, collaboration, because this word says a lot. It tells us about unity, working together to unleash and to conquer whatever that is in our way. Let me make an example for you. If you can try to break a bundle of sticks all at the same time, it will be difficult for you to do that. But if you can try to break just one stick, it will break easily. Now this means if we work together, nothing can break us. So let's all support each other so that we can be happy and free.
Word, smile, or a little flower. You can give hope. You can create happiness. Yes, it's that simple. That simple. So why keep quiet and why keep silence? If you can make change, why don't you? Life is too short, but experiences and struggles are too much. And we are not robots. We are not machines. We are not enemies. But we are humans. As you need help, you need someone. You need a hug. You need a little smile. You need love because you are weak. Others do too. They need the same too. So spend your time helping, inspiring, giving, encouraging, and loving, but not hating, cheating, living alone, and just taking. So why keep quiet? We are humans. We need each other. We need the others to fight the struggles. With one word, smile, or a little flower.
I just walk away. I will always.
We all know what rhythm is, but do we really? Is it something in us or something in the world? Is it in the man or in the body? Even if we answer all of the questions, we are not much closer to the essence of rhythm. We say that music has a rhythm, but what about dance, poetry, even painting and sculpture? And what of nature? Our brain and heart beating, also the planet relation and the waves at the shore. Yes, everything is going by a rhythm. To me, rhythm is the essence of life. Everything is going by rhythm. The heart in the life making a beat. This beat is a rhythm. Listen carefully. If I stop the rhythm, stop the heart beating, stop the life. So we can't live without a rhythm. The rhythm is when we walk, when we talk, and when we're planning to do anything. Also, rhythm is when we born and we grow up, step by step. When we dance with the bass rhythms. The planet turns on sun on same place and same vitesse year by year. The clock is a rhythm. In 1 minute there are 60 seconds. In 1 hour there are 60 minutes. In 1 day there are 24 hours. In 1 year there are 12 months. And that repeat year by year. This is a rhythm. Aren't? This is a rhythm.
Dear you. Yes, you, me, he, she, they, or whatever they would like to be called. We have all been trying so hard to treat people as equal as possible. But the thing is that's impossible because we're all different as unique. We should stop treating people as we would like to be treated and start treating them as they would love to be treated. Now, we can't know what people's lives are about. We can't change them. We can't live their lives for them. That's their thing to do. However, we can stand right next to them to support them, to let them know we're there for them, to catch them if they fall, to raise our voice when they can't, to be their eyes when they can see the light. Because this is what this world is about. It's about helping our neighbors, our friends, family, strangers when they need us. To trigger and empower a change as individuals on behalf of a community, a global community that is willing to make this world a better world, and most importantly, to make every single one of us feel like we own our own lives through love and respect, because even though we're all different, we all share the same goal, being true to ourselves. Much love, empathy.
May I ask you a question? Why do we humans live in communities? Simple answer. We need each other. As much as I need the people around me, I know they also need me. Basic rule. And it's important to always remember this. We have to walk one beside the others. Not in front, neither behind. Shoulder to shoulder, back to back. So because we're many people, we have this unique concept. Equality. What a word. How can only 8 letters mean so much? And how can 8 letters be ignored so much? A curious word equality is. You know what I think it means? Finding its worth and letting everybody be who they are in this world. Simple, simply 8 letters. And then the last concept, the butterfly effect. The flap of a butterfly's wings in any place can cause a tornado somewhere else. Another time, something so small became so big. As a child, the first time I heard this, I thought, whoa, so I am a butterfly. I can make something great, no? Now I have the answer. Yes. Every action we do might be a tornado for something or someone. We have the most amazing power, the power of change. And because we're a community, all together we can make a big butterfly flap. So everyone use its worth to stop what needs to be stopped and start where should have started a long time ago.
What we do, we build. While breaking boundaries and ending generational curses, we open up the doors to what's normal for the new generation, while shutting out the thought of impossibility. We're the trendsetters, trending the skills that most of humanity fears but has the ability to master. We treasure individual authenticity, from the beauty illustrated through the pigment of our skin, to the vibrance of the clothes that we wear. We are the gatekeepers, holding the knowledge and power to support one another through all adversity, with hope, voice, and action. Our family sees the beauty of diversity, because we see the strength of global connection. But you're just on the outside looking in. Care to join us?
You are a light. You are the light. You are my light. Now shine.
Do it. Shine. Right now. No. I am tired of living your life. I am someone.
I am the one for me and me only.
Stop spitting in my mouth the words that come out from me and me only. I'm hungry. Sitting in the cage you made me make, living like a cake, a thing, an instrument, an investment in your future when things don't come easy. Well, listen, I am tired of living from your hate, promises as threats. I don't fit into your labels, rich, skinny, fat, gay.
Shine, shine.
Shut up.
You are my light.
Shut up. I have words coming out my throat. I am hungry. You'll be angry. I'm going to throw up. I can shine alone by your side, away from the bitterness. Every time you say you believe in me, every time you say you love me. Stop. I am not a mirror. Look at you. See me. I am not a mirror, not see-through. I have words. I have heavy words. I have beautiful words. Powerful, inspiring, hateful, strong words. Look at me. Understand. Breathe. Let me go. Let revenge go. Love me more, please. Love the world. You are a light.
You are the light. You're your light.
You're the sun in my sky, the smile on my face and everything that feels right. You're a light, super bright. The stars and the moon are here to witness you fight. And I am here for you, for all that you are and everything you've been through. And I am here for you. No power on earth could take you down on those two. So when you glow, you remind me that I can too. Oh, when you glow, you take care of me and you. Hold your head up so high, don't let it pass you in a blink of an eye. I was here, is what you'll say. Don't let nothing, baby, stand in your way. And I am here for you, for all that you are and everything you've been through. And I am here for you. No power on earth can take you down on those two. Oh, when you glow, you remind me that I can too. Oh, when you glow, you take care of me and you. When you glow, you remind me that I can too. Oh, when you glow, you take care of me and you.
As a wild tree, I raise myself up, and my roots grow endlessly under the pavement, because here I am, claiming my stolen place. And I don't need a gardener, since I'm a wildlife, free from cuts. I am my own gardener, and my branches aren't pointing in a single direction. They have different sizes as many possible me. My leaves, as my thoughts, born and grow in me, but the wind took them and spread them. So I need to speak out, to feed my soul, to get the strength that I need to this striving life path that I choose to embrace. My stems need it. But what is the use if I only keep them for myself? Let my ideas break down together with my contradiction, and let them be out to question where we used to go life. The gardener tried effortlessly to convince me that this is life. But it's been a while now, and my flowers have already bloomed. Yet, the gardener doesn't seem to know that not even cleaning my past fallen leaves will help him with that. He's my jailer, but nothing he can do about. My leaves are already spread out, and I'm as firm as the trunk of a wild tree, and I have already bloomed.
It is so important that you never let words of hate or discouragement affect you. In a world that is so harsh and so cruel, a world that tries to break you down and profits off of your insecurities, simply loving yourself is an act of rebellion. Being kind is an attack on hate. Caring about the feelings of others is a strike against apathy. Saying enough is enough casts light upon the injustices that dwell in the shadows. By bringing, being, and embodying the light that you wish to see in this dark and formidable world, you can potentially become the spark that sets off every other light that just didn't have the courage to light up first.
They've been trying to break your heart, and they've been locking you in the dark. The words they throw may make you fall apart, but they don't know that you've got an inner star. and just hold my hand. Breathe until the end. The world will adjust, your smile will shine again. Stand up strong, be smart on. You, yes you, fierce, alive, ready to thrive. You, yes you, so loud and proud, show them how you sound. If no one loves you, then I do, and all the things they say won't define you. You, yes you. Loving you can always heal your scars and never stop, only 'cause it's so far. The dreams you dream is only what's coming next, and nightmares are only what will be left. You, yes you, fierce, alive, and ready to thrive. You, yes you, so loud and proud, show them how you sound. If no one loves you, then I do, and all the things they say won't define you. You, yes you, and I said you. You, yes you, fierce, alive, ready to thrive. You, yes you, so loud and proud, show them how you sound. If no one loves you, then I do, and all the things they say won't define you. You, yes you.
They were good people with confidence, joy, love, happiness, strength, beauty, and knew their worth and reason to live. Until those who think they are superior to others came and broke these good people into pieces, each piece holding a memory of how they were broken. Their confidence was crushed. That joy and happiness turned into emotional agony. The love turned into hatred. The feeling of beauty turned into insecurities. They forgot their worth and did not know their reason to love anymore. All they are left with is vengeance. Those who are hurting can never reach out for what's ahead of them if they don't let go of what's holding them back. Some of us has changed for the better, left the hurt behind. It takes one person to make you feel ugly, forget your worth. It takes more than 10 people to make you realize how beautiful you are and that we all have a reason to love. So I'm asking us as the Breaking Walls global family to guide, walk beside, and remind those who's fallen behind on what they are missing. They will have two options: either stay behind or move forward with everyone else, with those who dare to deal, to change, to join us.
a bird gonna drown a man. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
Wow. Thank you all so much for all of the work you have done. That was incredibly inspiring. I myself am personally inspired by not only the way you expressed yourself, but also the messages that you had to say are so poignant and so necessary and so timely. So thank you so much for that. And not only are you guys inspiring, but I also want to commend your bravery. It takes a lot of bravery to step out and showcase your work in the way that you've done. And for many people, it takes many, many years to develop that sense of bravery. So I commend each and every one of you. I am inspired by each and every one of you. So thank you. At this time, I'm going to hand it over to Aris, who is going to be speaking to us about the importance of the audience and our supporters of contributing to Breaking Walls at this time. So Aris.
Thank you, Condola, and as well as everyone that's screening right now. I just want to say I'm so proud of the global Breaking Walls family. The pandemic and the COVID-19 tried to stop us, but we didn't stop. We overcome everything, and we just had to do a lot. Like, first of all, those videos that we made, how people express their feelings through music and words, that was so beautiful. And I'm also inspired by those breakout rooms, how everyone just opened and just shared the story and just communicated with other people. That was so nice. It felt like everyone is in the room together, and it felt like everyone got people's backs, although we're just talking on the Zoom app, and it was so nice. And I would just love for you guys to just please donate to our Found Me campaign, to our Found Me, and then please, everyone, can we be just asking for your donation, and we'd love for you guys to donate. Thank you. Thank you, Breaking Walls Global Family, for your donations and all of your communication. I'm so happy for all of you guys donating, and we are so happy. And back to you, Condola. Thank you.
Thank you, Aris. Thank you. So, oh, are we back? Let's see. Oh, there we are. I was saying thank you, Aris, for that. Thank you. So once again, our GoFundMe is in the Breaking Walls Instagram bio, and also it's on your YouTube feed right now, and also on the Breaking Walls Facebook page. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your contributions. You are helping these young artists to continue expressing themselves and to continue coming together and making change for themselves and for their communities and for our global community. So thank you. And now it's very exciting. We actually have time to go for our live Q&A with our artists. So if you have a question, please post it in the comments on the YouTube page that you're watching. And here to facilitate this process, we have Aina, who is an artistic mentor for Breaking Walls from Barcelona. Hi, Aina. Hi, Aina. And making change for themselves. Hi. So this is Aina. So in the meantime, I'll start, and I want to ask a question to our artists, and whoever wants to answer, jump right in. And here to facilitate this process, we have Aina, who is an artistic mentor for Breaking Walls from Barcelona. Hi, Aina.
Hello, Candola.
Hi. Oh, I think we're having a delay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of a delay. Hi, Ina. So,
hello.
Sorry, we had a little bit of a delay. I don't know what happened with my Ina. So, in the meantime, it's still doing it. I'll start. I want to ask a question to our artist. Oh, technology. Okay. And here to facilitate this process, we have Ina, who is. Oh, that's weird. I keep hearing a delay. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the question. My question is, what are some of the things that you have learned from your fellow artists that you have implemented into your own work, into your own creativity? Okay.
Okay, I've learned that we can do different things. We can do different things, but create something that is unique and one. As you can see, like people are dancing, doing storytelling, creative writings, but like we made them all and did it to be the one thing. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else want to jump in on that?
I think they're shy. What's happening?
I'll jump in. Yeah. I feel like for myself, I'm Dwayne. I'm from the Detroit, Michigan U.S. delegation. And I actually was a video artist. And I feel like Breaking Walls has really showcased for myself that unity is possible on like a global spectrum. Like to see that even though we were unable to really go to our summit and physically be there with one another, but we still were able to create like this masterpiece of artwork from so many different reaches of the world, like shows that like unity is attainable. Like it's possible. It's just something that we have to work for, and like really have to work on like a unified front to try to achieve. So that's one thing that I learned.
Fantastic.
We have a question.
Okay.
From Adina. She is saying, what was the experience of doing the creative writing like for the artists? What was your experience of that process?
Thank you, Ina. Okay. Question from Adina. Who wants to go? Lorenzo.
Hi, Adina. Thank you for a question. I'm Lorenzo from Chile. I'm an artist and I was in storytelling. So my experience with creative writing, like I had to like get in touch with my like internal, feelings and stuff. I kind of like realized a lot about myself, and that kind of like allowed me to grow in my ability to write. That's something that I was like leaving behind, and it kind of reminded me that what kind of art I want to create, and which is like my way of writing and like discovering my style and stuff. So yeah, that was my experience.
Amazing. Thank you.
We have people from Rainbow Dream Trust who wants to ask a question, I think.
Hi, Candola. I would like to ask the artists in this crazy world that we're living in at the moment and the way they felt about our situation globally when they started this 8-day process and going through all the work and the interaction that everybody has done. How are they feeling now? Has it made them feel differently about the present and about the future?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I have seen a change within me because in our communities, when I looked at our communities and I saw all those things all those bad and good things that I saw in our community, I only took them as like, these are stuff that I see every day. But when I came here in Breaking Walls, it felt like, what can I do to change those stuff to make them good or to make them better? So Breaking Walls has helped me change situations in making them good, in helping me seeing, in giving me thoughts and visions and a lot of stuff, just to seeing my community moving on. Yeah.
Is there anyone else who, Fran?
Thank you, Annie, for your question. I'm Fran from Barcelona and a dancer. And so I feel like when we were going through all the situation and everything, like sometimes I feel really powerless and like I didn't have anything to do. And while being in Breaking Walls, like I always feel in Breaking Walls, like I start feeling that I have the power to do something, that there's many ways of changing things and helping people, and like it gives a big like look to everything. And so right now I feel like more like I want to do things. I feel more proactive. So yeah, it has changed a lot.
Condol, I have another question here.
Okay.
It's from Heather. She's asking, she says, you are all such creative artists. How do you see all this creativity and expressiveness coming out as part of your day-to-day life?
Oh, I just. Oh.
Who wants to go? Go, Rainbow, go.
Oh no, I just we didn't hear the question. Like so, can you please repeat it?
Absolutely, that's the question. How do you see all this creativity and expressiveness coming out as part of your day-to-day life? Like every day, how do you see this creativity coming like every day in your life? Or you just like they're creative once a year with Breaking Walls? No, right? So how do you do it? How do you see yourself?
Sorry. So what I've learned, like from firstly, my name is Indy Pile, and I'm a Breaking Walls ambassador from Cape Town in South Africa. So I see it as like a daily thing, you know, because like Breaking Walls like has like helped us in some ways, you know, whereby like it has helped us like to use the things that we have, like the things that we like, for example, like through creativity, like for example, singing, dancing, and all this stuff. So I believe that it will like push us forward, that we can change the world in many different things, like, and then like especially with the things that we like, and then like it will attract more people, you know, and then people will come, like people from different parts of the world, people from around will see the difference we make through the things that we like, through creativity and performance, and then like they will be interested. So like I think that it is like it has like more influence. So that's why like it will be like great for us to continue with this, because it's like exciting, it will attract more people, and then we also enjoy this, and then it will like keep us like more positive and like changing the world.
Condol, I think we have India who wanted to respond.
Great.
So for me, I think like the creativeness isn't the biggest part of it. When it says how does the creativity that you learn affect you and kind of help you in your everyday life. It's not so much the creativity that maybe helps you in everyday life, I think, but it's more how when you're in Breaking Walls, I mean, obviously Fran does the glow and grow, which is everything which you've done and you've learned that you can improve on and what you can just elaborate on and really kind of spotlight. But the thing with Breaking Walls is it teaches you so much about being compassionate and being like really true and being good to other people and being able to kind of be confident as yourself and express your emotions in a good way that is really what you mean and not just what you're saying. So yeah, that's how I think it affects you and helps you in everyday life.
Okay, and Dwayne, I think also would like to respond. Go ahead, take it away, Dwayne.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to piggyback off of what Indy and India were saying, because I do feel like Breaking Walls gives that opportunity for us all to be vulnerable and true with who we are and what makes us different. And I feel like when we come into a space where everyone is really able to be themselves and everyone is really uplifted and motivated for being themselves, like the good, the bad, or the ugly, like it really helps us out like a lot. And then to see that you have that support system and those people around you that really like are uplifting you and like motivating you to be yourself, I feel like that allows for us to then carry on that from outside of this experience into moving on into the world. That it's like a trickle down effect. So once we are in these meetings and once we have these summits, we're able to then like feel uplifted and motivated to be ourselves because we were already supported and loved from around the world about like being who we are. So then we could take that and then move that to our communities and our families and our friends, and then like it spreads, like that light spreads as like illustrated in some art that was shown in our video. Like that light really can spread, and I feel like Breaking Walls kind of like opens up that light to each of us, and then it then in turn helps us to spread it to our community.
Condola, we have a lot of questions right now, and I think we have time for just one. So I'm going to go with the first one who wrote in here and says, for the ones who were in previous Breaking Walls Summit, how has the process online been in comparison to the in-person annual summit?
It's a great question. Anybody? Monse.
Yeah, I was in Santiago. Oh, by the way, I'm Monse. I'm from Santiago. I'm a Santiago artist. I was in the vocal group. And yeah, I was in Santiago 2018. And this year being online, it was obviously different because we were not together all day, every day for a week. But I think we definitely handle it quite well. We worked even when we were not in the like online meetings. We worked to improve our writing and to improve our projects, which for some of us were songs or videos or everything that you saw. So I think it was different. It definitely was kind of hard to share because we were not together. It was not like this warm environment that Breaking Walls family has. So I think it was definitely different, but we did what we could, and just being together, even if it's online, it's definitely something really, really nice for Breaking Walls.
Amazing. Okay, let's see. Anybody else? Okay, can't see everybody. Okay, in Rainbow Dreams, yep.
Hi, it's me again, Indy.
there's a saying that I like to say that there's a can in every can't, and then like I believe that Breaking Walls as artists and ambassadors and everyone who was part of it has shown that we can do everything regardless if we're far away from each other, but we can. Like it was quite difficult and we were kind of like nervous on what's going to happen, how are we going to be able to share our feelings through like the Zoom. We were worried because like for us, like in Cape Town, like sometimes we don't have like access to Wi-Fi and stuff. So we thought that we wouldn't be able to have like that connection, you know, that we have when we meet, like we meet face to face, like we meet together. But through all those obstacles, through all this pandemic, we were stronger together. Like we pushed harder for this to work. We pushed harder like to make this change. We pushed harder, like we worked hard to get what we want and to express our feelings and to express ourselves to the world. And I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of everyone because we were committed to this process. We were committed to each other. We were there, like we supported each other in everything. We helped each other. So like it was we were scared, we were nervous, but at the end of the day we are proud and we know that we changed, like we made the change and we like we made it through. So yeah, it was nice.
Amazing. Thank you for that. And you really did. You really did work hard, I can tell, and it shows. So thank you.
Condola, that's my word for today. Thank you.
All right, I know. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who asked the questions. Even those we didn't get to, thank you so much for even, wanting to know. And so thank you. I want to thank everybody involved, everybody that made time to come here today, our artists, the audience, our team of directors and artistic mentors for all of your hard work, your dedication to Breaking Walls. And now, to wrap everything up, I want to hand it back over to the president of Breaking Walls, the one and only Fran Tar. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Condola. Thank you. And congratulations to the artists. I hope that you are as proud and as inspired as I am, and I know I think I can speak for our audience today. You were spectacular. I want to just take a second because there are some people on the screen that are not artists, and then also as I introduce them, you will understand a little bit more about what Condola said about young leaders. If you look at our logo, it says Artists and Ambassadors Today and Tomorrow. And all the young men and women that you saw performing, singing, dancing, spoken word, storytelling, visual arts, video art, are artists, 2020 artists. In addition, this year, we were very fortunate to have 4 leadership apprentices as part of our program. And Danny Kagan from Cape Town, who's our director of leadership, really worked hard. It's the interim step between being an artist and becoming an ambassador, where you are mentored by someone in a specific field, directing, social media, press, creative writing, as well as support your fellow artists. It's a really key role and responsibility for our young men and women. And this year, those 4 individuals who are our leadership apprentices are Christian from Brooklyn, Jesse Griesel from Cape Town, Kayaton, and Anji from Warsaw. So thank you, all 4 of you, for your dedication and the time that you put in to the training. And we really thank you, Monse. We really look forward to welcoming you as ambassadors to the Breaking Walls global family. Also on screen today, there are 2 ambassadors, 2 that you see on your screen, and Egypt. So there's Aten Kozi and Indapile in Cape Town, who joined in 2014 when we went to Cape Town for our first time there as a summit. So they have been with us for 6 years. They did an extraordinary job crafting our 2020 Peace and Acceptance Statement. And thank you so much once again for your leadership during this time. And on the screen is Egypt Murphy-Smith. She is a Brooklyn ambassador. She started in 2015 and has always done an extraordinary and will continue to do an extraordinary job for us as an ambassador. Before I say goodbye, I think that this is a really, really good time to say thank you to each and every director. No matter what your field was, you were spectacular. You never dropped the ball. You were nurturing and loving and dedicated to young men and women who you know were nervous and feeling vulnerable, not only because of what they were sharing, but because of the COVID and being isolated in this whole new Zoom kind of thing. And you just wrapped them in the security that they needed for success. So thank you. Each and every artistic mentor. Oh my golly gee. Oh my golly gee. That's, or Achiwawa, as we say sometimes in Breaking Walls. You really, really, really knocked it out of the park. I mean, every field was just as exciting as could possibly be. So thank you. But I think that it would be really nice if we put our fingers together for a big Breaking Walls snap for our IT and showrunner team, Kelly and Connor. They were awesome from start to finish and patient beyond compare. I'm sure that the next time Connor gets a text from me, he's gonna break out in a rash. And the very last person who needs a big, big, big round of applause and snaps is Kaylee, the woman who edited every single piece together and never murmured a thing. So where's Indapile in Cape Town? Will you come to the screen, please, Indapile? I think you know what I'm gonna ask. You wanna give us one last 2020 champion clap?
Yes, of course, friends. So we've got this, our special clap called the Champions Clap, and it goes like this. So we're all gonna do a Champions Clap to everyone for being here and being committed to this project. So Champions Clap to all of you, Champions Clap! Thank you.
All right, adios, audience, and thank you so, so much. Don't hesitate to make a contribution, and we'll see you when we see you. 2020 is not over, so you're gonna see us again. Ciao, ciao. Thank you. Bye.